Hi everyone, Leanne here from Reboot Mindset Coaching, and I'm back to give you another tip on how to regain your calm quickly and easily. Now, for those of you who know me, you know that boring and sensible is a theme that I abide by, and today is no exception. Weird is the theme of today, but hey, look around us right now. I'm pretty sure the world got the memo. Weird is where it's at. So what's happening at the moment is we're all dropping into overwhelm. We're dropping into the whole what if. Oh my God. And you know what? Your brain doesn't understand the difference between real and not real. So you know when you watch the news and when you hear all these stories, you actually feel it in your body. You can actually feel the despair rising. But have you noticed that the minute you turn the TV off, the world is okay? So this is not about telling you how to react. This isn't about telling you to calm down. You deal with this however you want. I'm here to give you a little trick on how to manage it. And to do that, I'd like to introduce you to a friend of mine. Now, this friend is actually going to teach you the power of disassociation. What does that mean? Okay, let me break it down for you because you know big words. We don't like big words. Disassociation also means putting it outside of you, actually looking at it, because when you look at it from a distance, it looks different. The emotions aren't there. So for example, let's just say that you get married and you have this amazing day and you're full of stress and love and overwhelm and excitement and panic and all of those things. And then a few weeks later, you watch it back on video and it still generates all those great feelings, but it's from a distance. You don't actually buy into the emotion as such. So that's what we're going to do today. So I'd like you to introduce you to my friend, Rodney. This is, yes, I know. Okay. I'm okay. I promise. Okay. This is Rodney. He's my friend. The great thing about Rodney is that you've got a friend like Rodney in your drawer as well. And I would love for you to go and grab him. And actually at the end of this video, or her, at the end of this video, go and get your own Rodney, give it a name, and actually drop in the comments what you've called yours, because this is a very clever friend, very clever friend. And you know what you're going to do? You're going to do this little technique that I call sock puppeting. And what you're going to do is you're pretty much going to tell Rodney, or whoever your Rodney is, your troubles, okay? Because the minute you actually voice them, they become way easier to deal with. You know how when we're overthinking and things roll around in our minds and they just gain momentum and momentum and momentum, but we generally don't talk about them because the minute we do, they suddenly don't seem as important. Now, this isn't about unloading. This isn't about that sort of stuff. It's just about getting some clarity, because you know what happens the minute you disassociate, put it outside of yourself, that different part of your brain kicks in and provides an answer. So you find that you're actually going to help yourself in this process. So for example, hi Rodney. So I'm really worried at the moment. This whole situation, it's just turned to shit and I don't know what I'm going to do. So you find that even when you say that out loud, it sounds a lot different to when you say it in your head, okay? So you're going to find that you're going to start getting answers. So let's think of something specific. So for example, I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to have no money at all, and we're going to have no toilet paper left. And then suddenly, when you put it outside of yourself, suddenly you'll find things going through your mind along the lines of, but right now we're fine. Things will happen. You'll always find a way. You always have. You always will. Okay. But I'm going to lose my job. Okay. This will pass. There'll be more jobs out there. Okay. So I've got to stay at home with my family and yeah, well, they might think that way about you too. So this is a great way for you to actually concentrate on yourself and become a better person. I just want you to try this, okay? So even though I'm being a bit weird right now because, hey, it's my natural state, people can attest to that, I want you to try this, okay? Now, you don't need a sock, okay? If you want to carry around with you a sock and then you can have these conversations in the loo or wherever you want, then, hey, all power to you. Some people are really visual and it helps. But You can actually do this by just even saying it out loud. You could even have a naked Rodney. Take the sock off and just use your hand. Possibly not in the middle of Woolies, because they might, mind you, if it's in the toilet paper aisle and there's some left, people will probably leave you alone and you can grab what you want. So, disassociating. When you become an observer, things look very different to you. When you are in the situation, i.e. overthinking, thinking about it in your mind, getting anxious, you're actually in the situation, your body is preparing. Your body's preparing you for that. Now, if you're having thoughts that are panic and fear-laden, your body is actually going to send off millions of neural pathways because you're that powerful to actually increase your heart rate, to actually make you think of the worst case scenario, to make you really, really start to panic, because that's how it's programmed. It's programmed like that because, you know, millions of years ago when you were running away from a predator, you had to have that. So what happens is your mouth goes dry because you don't really need to salivate anymore. You suddenly get twitchy, you need to move. You can't sit still. It's your body doing what it needs to do. You're actually programming your body. Your body is a robot for your mind. So whatever you're thinking about is telling your mind what to do. So when you disassociate and you become an observer, you step out of the situation, you get to look at it from a different point of view. And even though this sounds really weird at the moment, you're in your head, try this. It will do wonders. And you know what? Here's another little test for you. If you do this and you actually decide that you don't want to do it, or you feel really stupid, or you're not going to do it, then that's proof that these thoughts that you're having are triggered by a belief that you have. Because you know what? Beliefs are slimy little suckers. They'll prevent you from saying stuff out loud or sharing it because they don't want you to, because they know that the minute that you do, it's out there and you're just going to go and squash it all. So if this process is really, really difficult for you, get curious, because that means that your mind is preserving and protecting your belief and it doesn't want the solution. And if that's the case, then we need to catch up. Just like this, online, promise I'll be a lot more serious. I just send you a Zoom link, you click on it, we chat, we're done, you're good. But until then, sock puppet. Find your own Rodney, give it a name, let me know what you call it in the comments. I'd even love a photo of you with your sock puppet. That would be very cool. Now, please share this video with your friends. Please recommend. Now, I still have my referral bonuses in place. So if you do refer friends through to me and they buy coaching from me, you will get a kickback from that. So let's share the love. Let's support each other and let's be there. So you can go to my website, rebootyourlife.com.au, book a free consult. We can just chat. I can tell you what it's all about. Or you can book an online session and we'll go for it. So I'm going to teach you lots of stuff like this. There's actually a COVID calm session that I've created, which is actually full of stuff like this. It's actually doesn't contain any NLP techniques, but what it does is it actually gives you a whole lot of techniques like this that are actually going to make life okay for you, okay? It's just 45 minutes packed full of stuff that you can use and you can teach your family as well, okay? So it's goodbye from me. And it's goodbye from him. So from Rodney and me, have a great day, stay calm, breathe deep, and know that right here, right now, in this moment, you're fine. Have a good one, everyone. rebootyourlife.com.au. Reach out. I promise I'll reach back.